Have you ever found yourself in a tricky situation where you want to do something genuinely good, but you foresee that your actions might also lead to an undesirable side effect? It is a common moral challenge. How do we responsibly evaluate choices that have both positive intentions and potential negative repercussions? This complex ethical landscape is precisely what the principle of double effect addresses. An action is considered morally permissible under this principle only if it meticulously satisfies for distinct conditions, offering a critical framework to differentiate between directly intended harm and merely foreseen, yet unintended, consequences. The first condition dictates that the act itself must be morally good or at least morally neutral. This is fundamental. It means that the core action you are undertaking, independently of any outcomes, cannot be inherently wrong. For example, a surgeon performing a life-saving operation is engaging in a morally good act, whereas an act of deliberate aggression is not. The action itself must stand on ethical ground. Secondly, and critically, the agent, meaning the person performing the action, must not intend the bad effect. While the negative outcome might be clearly foreseen and understood as a potential result, it is not the desired aim or purpose behind the action. Your intention must be singularly focused on achieving the good effect, with the bad effect being an unfortunate, but not willed, byproduct. Third, the bad effect must not serve as the means to achieve the good effect. This condition emphasizes the causal pathway. The good outcome should not occur because the bad effect took place. Instead, both the good and bad effects should flow directly from the action itself. The bad effect is not a stepping stone or a necessary instrument for the good to materialize. Finally, and perhaps most challenging to assess, there must be a proportionate reason to permit the bad effect. This is the proportionality condition. It requires a careful balancing act, ensuring that the good effect achieved is significant enough to morally justify allowing the foreseen bad effect. The greater the potential harm, the more compelling and substantial the good outcome must be to satisfy this crucial criterion. Understanding and applying these for conditions provides a robust analytical tool for navigating ethically fraught scenarios. Imagine a pregnant woman diagnosed with a life-threatening uterine cancer. The necessary medical procedure to remove the cancerous uterus, a morally good act intended to save her life, will foreseeably result in the termination of the pregnancy, a grave side effect. By meticulously examining each condition of the principle of double effect, ethicists can evaluate if the doctor's action, aimed at saving the mother, remains morally permissible, even with the tragic loss of the fetus as an unintended consequence. This deeply influential ethical principle has its origins in the writings of Thomas Aquinas, a foundational philosopher and theologian from the 13th century. Over centuries, it has become a cornerstone in many areas of applied ethics, particularly bioethics, medical ethics, and even the ethics of warfare, providing a sophisticated framework where intentions and consequences are intricately weighed. By carefully scrutinizing the intrinsic nature of our actions, the purity of our intentions, the direct causal links between effects, and the necessary proportionality of outcomes, the principle of double effect empowers us to make more discerning and principled moral judgments. It offers a clear pathway to uphold our ethical commitments, even when confronted with the complex reality that good actions can sometimes have unavoidable and regrettable collateral effects.